Savage rapper in both feet. By the way, I can't wait till we get to the cross. And by the way, if Tory's lawyer is worth any type of dollar, any type of, which he seems like he's been doing his thing so far. Remember I said he could have went harder on Meg, but I think I've accepted that you can't go too hard on the victim. You can't badger the victim. And keep in mind, remember, Tory fired his female attorney for this male who's already in court being a little bit like, yo, we ain't having this shit. Y'all not railroading my client. So if he's pressing Meg, the jury might be like, you know what I mean? Might look away. But Kelsey, he got to press Kelsey. He got it. I know she's a woman, but he got to press her. Because he got to press her and say, well, Kelsey, you didn't plan to show up here and testify today. You invoked the Fifth Amendment, to which the prosecutor had to guarantee a immunity deal for you to even be testifying. Could that be because you were the actual fucking shooter? I'm sorry. That's how you got to give it up. He got to deal with her wicked. He got to deal with Kelsey wicked on the stand, bro. Trust me. By the way, couple things, and I'm going back to what me and Milagros was talking about, right? When Milagros said that, they asked Kelsey, yo, Kelsey, do you feel any way that Tory's here while you're here? She says, no, I don't give a fuck. That kind of tells me maybe she don't got some hatred and vitriol for Tory. You know, Meg been trying to see, Meg says she's trying to see Tory under the jail. So, here's why I say that, though. Maybe Kelsey, while getting her immunity deal, is also here to use this platform to show how fucked up an individual Meg was. What has she done so far? She's pointed out, yes, well, first of all, me and Tory was fucking. Meg definitely took the nigga from me. Meg snaked me. Like, Meg was acting up, dumb drunk. Kylie kicked her out. That's what I'm saying. The prosecutor got to be like, the prosecutor's asking these questions, which should go in line with his like narrative. And everything Kelsey is saying ain't really slamming Tory. It's slamming Meg. But keep in mind, Kelsey already got the immunity deal. Who gives a fuck who did the shooting? She don't got to point at Tory at all. She could just get off her chest what she been trying to get off. And maybe this is a good way to pay it back to Meg, because in reality, she was probably thinking that, Meg, you know you're going to need me as a witness. And Meg was probably thinking, well, you know you probably could get charged. Well, she's not going to get charged, so she can say whatever the fuck she want to say. Kelsey has finessed the best thing out of everything. And let me tell you what I believe happened. This is what I believe. We'll find out probably what happened, and maybe it'll come out and cross. Remember, Kelsey was supposed to testify back in November. That was the first time people knew that Kelsey was going to be a prosecution's witness. What does that tell me? It tells me that while making their witness list, preparing for trial, the prosecutor, who probably would vet all the people that could potentially get on the stand, had a conversation with Kelsey. They said, Kelsey, listen, we're going to call you to the stand. Listen, we're going to subpoena you anyway, whatever. We want to call you to the stand, and then you could testify for whatever, right? I could imagine that Kelsey and a lawyer would probably have this conversation with them then. Hey, listen, we're down to do this, but we want some, promises that no matter what is said, my client can't get charged for nothing that happened that night. They were probably hesitant on giving her the immunity deal then. They were probably just giving her promises. Hey, listen, trust me, we wouldn't call you to the stand if we were trying to prosecute you. That would be unethical, this, that, and third. Sounds good, but you can't. You listen to a cop saying, yo, if you tell me the truth right now, I'll let you go. If a cop pull you over and be like, nigga, tell me the truth right now, I'll let you go. If a cop pull you over, you got a dirty gun in the car, and you say, yo, bro, tell me if you got a gun in the car, and I'll let you go. You gonna tell him? Okay. So I think Kelsey and her lawyer plots to do what they did today. Okay, they're going to subpoena us anyway. We're going to have to come in. How about we just pretty much we're going to play into what this lawyer is saying, or the prosecutor is saying. Nah, of course. Like we'll Tory did shoot her. We'll say that on the stand. Now, she needs to be the extra star witness today because Meg did a good job, but she could really put the nail in Tory's coffin, allegedly. We haven't seen Tory's side yet. We haven't seen if Tory's taking a stand. We haven't seen if what those other witnesses are going to say. But to make the prosecution's case as strong as it could be, Kelsey needs to be a A+ witness. Except Kelsey shows up and they start asking her, and Kelsey clams the fuck up. I plead the fifth. And I might be wrong, but I'm going off the conversation I had with Milagros. The prosecutors say to Kelsey, yo, we're not gonna charge you. Like we told you, we're not gonna charge you for whatever you say on. That sounds good. Even though, by the way, if they say that in open court, you could always use that, right? You know what I mean? Like sometimes that could be almost like a, you could kind of even argue that might be an immunity deal in itself, right? But to be actual correct, and that's why you got your lawyers. We want better than that. We want it in writing, or we want it on the record that it will not be used against her no matter what. Okay, they say, all right, it won't, which tells me that they need Kelsey. And what it also tells me, let's say, in my theory, I don't know who's the shooter. I say the shooter could be Kelsey, right? Could be Tory, could be Kelsey. I don't know. We've tried to figure it out. Could be Kelsey, could be Tory. The prosecutors shut the door on saying it could be Kelsey. They only want Tory. Or probably it's a PR play. Yo, y'all, this is the y'all in LA Superior Court. This is the District Attorney's Office for Los Angeles. You can't let a 5'2" leprechaun nigga embarrass the entire DA's office after for 2 years y'all were parading around that once y'all get to trial, y'all about to do this nigga in. Keep in mind, allegedly, they been throwing out some pleas late game, trying like, yo, nah, you sure you don't want this plea? Tory said, nah, fuck that. Let's go to trial. Maybe so they're trying to avoid the L. So to avoid the L, they're giving Kelsey an immunity deal. Except Kelsey's now got the immunity deal, and because it's not an immunity deal that probably also promises that she needs to say X, Y, and Z, only thing she probably got to say is that Tory shot her, which they're going to get to, right? She's now adding all the other contextual shit, which the DA has always omitted, but the contextual shit that kind of make Meg look like a piece of shit, but kind of also inevitably make it seem like she was fighting with Meg, which would also kind of bring some credence to the theory that she pulled the gun and she tried to shoot Meg, right? She already got, again, it don't matter what y'all niggas think. It only matter what could be proven in court and what she could be held or found guilty for. And she got the immunity deal. So even if we end the trial and they say Tory not guilty and we all think that Kelsey did it, Kelsey just going to be sitting up here and writing a book on this shit because she can't go to jail. And she's not no public persona anyway. You know what I mean? And of course, I've always thought that Tory's relationship, or lack of relationship, but publicly, Tory and Kelsey have never crossed paths in disrespecting each other, in throwing mud. When Kelsey went live to talk about anything, she kept it straight at Meg. Tory's never thrown Kelsey under the bus, saying, oh, I'm dealing with, no, it's always, even in the songs, Tory don't say, I'm dealing with two drunk bitches. He don't say none of that. He keep it at Meg. I just think it's interesting to know. Okay? Yes, Gunna is free. Gunna cut a plea of a lifetime. Yo, y'all want me to tell y'all something that's gonna fuck y'all head up? Do y'all want me to tell y'all something? Yo, we go back to T.I. shit real quick, and then I'm gonna go back. I gotta jump all over the place, man. It's Big Act. This Big Act News Network. Y'all roll up them subs. We the hottest in the game by far. What the fuck is this? Got this shit on my mic, some red shit. I might think I'm blood. I might take this off. Like, anyway, chat. I'm gonna fuck y'all on up real quick. T.I. lawyer, Fed case. Look, Georgia criminal lawyers helped T.I. get a sweet deal. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. T.I.'s lawyer. T.I. lawyer. Hold on. T.I. did a interview with his lawyer who got him off.
As a defense, and that early on, and so that's important.
This is a big wig in Atlanta. His name is Steve Sado. T.I. brought his lawyer that got him off that case on his podcast. Remember, all them silences. T.I. Gun case. Let me show you the guns again one more time. Couple grenades, couple landmines, couple bombs, couple C4s. Feel me? This nigga has some shit that you would think that T.I. was funding the cartel, man. This ain't wasn't him, but it was this type of shit. Feel me? Why do you need a grenade? His lawyer, Steve Sado, he got that deal. Unprecedented deal. Gunna lawyer. I wonder who he is. Actually, he has a couple different lawyers, but the law firm that's his main lawyer is, nigga, I could just, come on, it's just Steve Sado, bro. Okay, Steve Sado. That video, Steve Sado was on Zoom. Gunna's attorneys request fourth hearing. Steve Sado. Hey, if you done clap 59 niggas, hire Steve Sado, nigga. I don't give a fuck what niggas say. Steve Sado, he's cutting the craziest deals in history. He got T.I., who has silencers, grenades, landmines, C4s. Nigga had everything, nigga. Little rocket launcher. Rondo number 9 shit. Everybody says, how did T.I. get that deal? Gunna wanna. Gunna to be released. After pleading guilty, you wanna know who his lawyer is? That just negotiated this plea? This out for a plea? Steve Sado. Steve Sado, man. Let me tell you this. That boy's going, and I'm saying boy, but not to be disrespectful. Steve Sado is going to be, if you not dropping 5 to 10 mil on this nigga, you gonna be in jail for the next 50 years. This dude is putting up 70. How the fuck did he get Gunna out of jail? Nigga, how? Nigga, this is a magic trick. I don't know. He's free. He's free. Nigga, I remember the T.I. shit. I was like, damn, we ain't gonna see T.I. till like the 22nd century. They're like, nah, that nigga coming out 2 weeks. I'm like, what? How? Where? How did this happen? Until I got into realizing it's all about the lawyers. This dude done got Gunna 6 months for a RICO charge, while Casanova they're recommending for Casanova to get 20. They're recommending for Casanova to get 20 years. Gunna, 6 months. Let's go to Lawyers for Workers. All right, we here, chat. Holy. We're back to the Tory case, most likely. Here we go.
Oh my God. When we walked out of that courtroom just now, every single person was shocked. Every single person was frozen. A lot of people were looking at me like, bro, tell me what is going on. Kelsey took the stand before she even started talking. There were fireworks. This started with Kelsey coming in and saying she is invoking her Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
Chat, why niggas never give me the credit when I be predicting shit? Nigga, I don't gotta show up to court, nigga. I do everything from the crib.
and not testify. When someone invokes the Fifth Amendment, they have to be invoking it because if they were to testify, they would be giving testimony that incriminates themselves. She said, I will not testify because I would be giving testimony that I'm incriminating myself. That's what it means when she invoked the Fifth Amendment. Now, the government offered her immunity. They said that we will not prosecute you and use this testimony against you. So please.
Remember, Byron said there are no immunity deals in state court. Come on, Byron. You know how many cases I've covered, brother?
Testify. Her lawyer came back and said, well, that's not good enough. I don't want you to just not use her testimony against her. I want you to confirm to me that you will not prosecute her for any crimes arising out of this instance, out of this situation.
From that
the
night.
Prosecutors said, yes, on the record, we will not be charging Kelsey for anything that came out of this incident. And then she testified. I'm going to go over the whole testimony in the next video, but here's...
Better call Ak. Nigga, I'm like, better call Saul out here, bruh. Better call Big Ak.
the piece that we just left off at lunch. The courtroom is just, I can't even explain the tension. They asked her, at one point, did Tory ever say that I'll shoot you? And she said, I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right, which suggests, they asked her, what's the context? When did he say I'm going to shoot you? She said, I invoked the Fifth, which suggests that the context was Kelsey was doing something, perhaps Meg was also doing something that would incriminate her. That's the context. That's what I get from it. That's my opinion. That's my read of it. For those of you who have been telling me that I'm biased and that there's only...
Or after that, she said to Tory, nigga, I'll shoot you.
Only one angle to this story, and that a man pulled a gun and shot 5 times at another woman, and that the prosecutors haven't charged him with attempted murder. But I'm biased. If you believe the story that a man pulled a gun and shot 5 times at another woman, he hasn't...
Hey, chat, I need him on the stream tonight. I need y'all to blow it up. Big Hack needs you tonight. Tonight, nigga, fuck CNN, nigga. We the news. We need him on tonight. We need him on tonight.
Been charged with attempted murder, and now you have another woman in the car saying, I plead the Fifth. Oh my God.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
All right, you heard the bombshell from this morning. Let me catch you up on the rest of Kelsey's testimony. They asked her, how are you feeling? She said, I don't want to be here. They asked her, what's triggering you? She said, quote, lies from Megan. She was asked, what lies?
Stop! What did I tell? See? And I said it before I said it. I did not just give y'all, listen, I got like 30,000 people watching now. Didn't I just tell y'all? My nigga, once she got the immunity deal, her goal is just to show y'all that Meg, who she never got her lick back on, is a fucking fraud. That's all she came for, bro. You're telling me you're sitting in front of Tory, and the defense is already hinting that you're the shooter, and you're not triggered over people trying to basically say you're the shooter. You're more triggered about Meg not telling the whole story about who fucked who and who was cooking what in the house and who was fighting with Kylie. Told y'all, she got the fucking immunity deal, and the prosecutor gonna end their cross pretty quick. They gonna get to the shooting shit because they got to, and they gonna end not their cross. They gonna end their direct because they gonna realize they fucked up by putting Kelsey on the stand. Kelsey is gonna say what they want to say, that Tory shot her, that Tory shot Meg. But every other detail she's given is going to make Meg look like a fucking fraud. And it's going to open up room for Tory's attorneys to come back around and make it look like, to keep it real, you did the shooting. Here we go.
All right, you heard the bombshell from this morning. Let me catch you up on the rest of Kelsey's testimony. They asked her, how are you feeling? She said, I don't want to be here. They asked her, what's triggering you? She said, quote, lies from Megan. She was asked, what lies? That I betrayed her, that I am a bad friend, that I took hush money. Was asked, how do you feel about the allegation that you shot Megan? She said, that's ridiculous. She was asked, how did you meet Tory Lanez? Me and Meg both met him at the same time at a Rock Nation brunch. She continued that after they met, Meg wanted to hook Tory up with Kelsey that did happen, that Kelsey and Tory were engaged in an intimate relationship, that Kelsey got COVID, went back to Texas, and during the time she was back at Texas, having left LA, Tory and Meg started getting it on. They talked about the night of the incident. They got to Kylie Jenner's house around 3 to 4 p.m. She was a great witness, by the way. She answered everything extremely knowledgeably, extremely truthfully. I believe every word she said. She never seemed like she was trying to hide something, except when she pled the fifth, of course. Now, she's clarified this is not a party. Those are just people hanging out. There was maybe 5 or 6 people before Tory got there. There was a lot of alcohol. She said at one point she did pass out when she woke up. Tory was there. They were all in the pool. They were having fun. She confirmed a lot of the speculation. Tory was hooking up or trying to hook up, flirting with Kylie in the pool. Meg was very agitated, trying to leave with Tory. Tory did not want to leave. She contradicted Meg's testimony. Meg said, I don't remember ever leaving once and then coming back. Kelsey testified they all got in the car. They left without Tory as they were going.
Hey, I don't want to call it too early. So Meg said that they never returned when they left. And the other witness says, of course we came back. I don't want to call it too early, chat. I don't want to call it too early. These DAs can't be this, dimwit. No way. They're usually smart individuals. No way.
And Meg is rambling, being just weird, and then says, I forgot my slipper. Let's go back. They all go back to get her slipper. Then they grab Tory. Kelsey didn't go.
Hey, I hate to pause it, but let me break it down. Meg's crazy drunk. Kelsey just woke up. There's some shit going on with Kylie, which Meg never wanted to bring out because the media would run wild with it. There's another thing I kept telling y'all. Kylie, and Meg almost got into it. Meg is super drunk. Meg, allegedly, supposedly, Kylie lost something. Meg kind of finds it or whatever. Meg makes a spectacle out of it and uses a race card. She's drunk. She'll know how that she's coming across obnoxious and belligerent. Here's your shit. I don't want y'all to say it's the black girls that took it. Here it is. Kylie's whoa, chill. Tory ain't even there yet. Tory's not even there. So if you're thinking I got it from Tory, Tory not at the party yet. This is before Meg dumb drunk. Allegedly. Tory comes. He's risen up on Kylie. Don't this make sense now? Basically, Shipman getting a little bit extra. They're trying to tell Meg, just let's dip because you're getting energy from Meg, the security, and everybody that Meg been wilding. Kylie really. They leave. Meg is tight that Tory is staying there trying to spit. She feels a disrespect. Nigga, I'm fucking you. I brought you to the party. Why the fuck is you staying back trying to kick game to another bitch? They leave. You think she ain't realized she ain't had her slipper when they first left? She made up a fucking reason to go back to go snatch that little bald-headed leprechaun looking nigga. Let's go get that nigga, man. The fuck? I ain't gonna let that nigga just go fuck with some other chick. Cop lock it. Come on, man. You don't gotta be a dummy to figure it out. Makeup in this. Yo, you ever seen a chick just leave her bra or leave some dumb shit at your house? Oh yeah, I gotta come back over and go get. Go back. They get into a situation. You're gonna hear Kelsey say it. There's a situation that happened, loud argument. Kylie then tells Meg directly, you have to leave. Security jump in. They're not with that ghetto fuckery. Bring that down the hill, shorty. Bring that back to wherever the fuck you came from. Escort these hooligans out of here. And so the story continues. Haven't I been telling y'all that story for months now? Haven't I been telling you that story for months?